to Wrestling on the WRAT, giving you the greatest wrestling matches on the radio. My name is Davey Mack, of course, of the Morning Rat Race. Make sure you're listening to Dave and Carl and Gotts every weekday, 6 to 10 a.m. on 95.9 The Rat. But with me for the wrestling matches is the one and only, the Doctor of Style, Roy Harder.
David, I cannot tell you how excited I am about this next match. We have IWF American Champion Supersonic KC Bonilla.
Wow, what a talent.
Versus Glenn Burgess.
This is going to be your classic confrontation, Roy, of athleticism versus power.
And a title match, David.
Okay, for the American IWF Championship. Let's get to it right away. It's Wrestling on the WRAT. Well, Roy, Glenn Burgess is a man with a thunderous left hand. You're going to want to watch that left arm of Glenn Burgess's. He is a southpaw, and with it, it's like Thor's hammer. He brings the thunder with that thing.
He definitely looks like he's got a bit of Thor in him.
Yes, it's the left hand, Roy.
Clearly working up the ring right now. He looks ready to go. He looks a bit angry.
Listen, Glenn Burgess can get a little bit, you know.
Weighing at 212 pounds, he is the IWF American Champion, Supersonic KC.
And here you go, Roy, the ever-popular IWF American Champion, Supersonic KC Bonilla.
True champion, David, working the crowd.
KC Bonilla is someone who can do a highlight for you, Roy. He makes wrestling highlight films all the time.
He is
someone who takes to the sky, great aerial maneuvers, fantastic drop kicks, a wonderful athlete. Like we were saying, this is going to be about athleticism versus pure power.
Here he comes in the ring, David. He is, I'm going to say, not just a great athlete, but a wonderful showman, too, clearly.
Absolutely loves giving back.
Working the crowd
is the IWF fans. And the thing about KC Bonilla, he can attack you from anywhere. Because of the athleticism, he knows how to hit you with any move in any situation.
Showing off the belt, the IWF belt there.
But do not underestimate Glenn Burgess, who will knock your lights out if given the opportunity to connect with that left hand.
No joke there, David. Let's see, the ref going over the rules.
Love this match.
No leather allowed in the ring.
Your classic, Roy, your classic of speed versus strength. Who do you like here? I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Early prediction, speed, KC Bonilla. Bonilla, strength, Glenn Burgess.
I like a guy with a little bit of flash, and KC definitely has that flash.
You were always a fan of KC and the Sunshine Band.
Yep.
And you loved Casey Stengel,
yep.
who also had a lot of flash
right.
as a baseball manager.
Yeah, that's
of
right.
The Yankees.
Yes. I wonder if KC Bonilla, I wonder what songs he chooses if he ever does karaoke. You think
he's done. He's walked out to Supersonic by Oasis a couple times. I know that. Anyway, here begins the match. These guys are locked up, feeling each other out right now. By the way, let's understand this. There is no love lost between KC Bonilla and Glenn Burgess. These two used to be friends. They used to be close. They used to have an alliance.
Yes.
That alliance is totally dissipated.
Yeah, I believe they actually share the same hairdresser, and it's going to be odd when they walk into that barbershop together after this match.
Let's just hope that they get different appointments, Roy, different times, maybe even different days at that hairdresser. Here comes Glenn Burgess with the headlock now.
That hair is starting to look like a weapon, David. It's got some beads in there. It could land in your eyes.
Glenn Burgess knows what to do. Oh, yeah. That's a nice headlock takeover from Glenn Burgess, who puts KC Bonilla right on the mat.
Well, there is definitely a weight advantage on Mr. Burgess' side here.
This is what we're talking about. Glenn Burgess would love to keep that size, keep that weight on KC Bonilla, and to keep KC Bonilla on the mat. He can't get to the air. He can't get to that top turnbuckle if he's on the ground.
He definitely looks like he's trying to get up there, but he gave up a hand, and there
reverses.
There's the mistake.
Wrist lock of his own, though. KC Bonilla.
Bonilla bringing him down to his knees.
Bonilla keeping that lock perfectly in place there as Glenn Burgess down to one knee.
Oh, yeah, that hurts all right, David.
Oh, he gets by. I'll tell you what, Burgess responds with a left knee right into Bonilla's stomach.
Right into the solar plexus, David.
And, oh, whoa! DDT from Bonilla onto Burgess.
Yeah, that hurt him big time.
Holy mackerel, did that hurt him. He just got face planted right in the middle of the canvas. Goodness gracious.
I don't know if he's going to be able to come back from that one, David. Even the ref is saying...
Well, Bonilla now looking to get a lock on him. Keep him submitted. Maybe get him fatigued a little bit here, Roy.
Not sure what's going on there with the ref.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to bury the referees, but, you know, the last month's referee, as we all know, he likes to, you know, smoke the ganja.
Yeah.
This guy's all about the Jim Beam, is what I've been led to understand here. I mean, you know, I mean, with all due respect, I mean, hey, listen, I love him, but, you know, you have some shady referees.
Of course.
You know, it's just the way it is.
I'm just wondering if that's going to help or hurt one of those guys.
I don't know. This is a great question. I think it's going to make this match unpredictable, and there's that left. Clubbing blow on the back, and if he keeps hitting KC Bonilla like that, oh my God, just picked him up and placed him right down on the top rope, nearly cut the man in half. And there's the left right onto his back as Bonilla falls into the ring. And that's just a one count.
Just a one count, David.
For Glenn Burgess, but looking good is Glenn Burgess right now.
I've seen a few wrestling matches so far, David, and I would wager to say that oftentimes it's not over on the first pin.
That's a good observation, Roy. I think you tend to be right about that. You know, when you're a professional wrestler, Roy, you have so much in the gas tank. It's difficult to pin a professional who is used to this kind of punishment on that first pin. And elbow from Bonilla. Another elbow from Bonilla. He gets out of Burgess' lock, and there's the double drop kick that I was talking about earlier.
Now that's the athleticism that...
And here we go. Bonilla says, I'm going to take to the sky. It's pretty early on in the match. But here it goes, Roy.
Casey climbing to the top of the charts. And
smart. Burgess rolled out of the way. And whoa, my God, what a spine buster from Glenn Burgess. Oh, my God. I'm not sure if Casey Bonilla is going to be able to get up from that.
Referee just checked if he had a pulse, David.
I mean, Burgess slammed him down like a sack of potatoes, Roy. It's just not how you slam down. You shouldn't be slamming down sacks of potatoes, especially if you're Irish and you experienced that famine all those years ago. Then those potatoes were gold. You wouldn't be slamming them down like that.
David, we have an interesting move here.
He's just trying to wear him out, Roy. Yeah, he's Glenn Burgess is positioning himself on Casey Bonilla's back. He's got those legs on him. And he's just trying to wear him out. He's just trying to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Get Casey Bonilla fatigued. It's a smart strategy from Glenn Burgess, if you ask me, because the more tired Bonilla gets, the less likely he's going to be able to get into the air.
Well, I don't know, David. He's back on his feet.
Yes. But look at the suplex. Big time. Your favorite move, Roy. Yeah. A German suplex and another German suplex from Glenn Burgess, looking good.
Double German suplex, David.
Good count, but he's got to get those, Burgess got to get those feet underneath the bottom rope there. I'm not sure that count would have even counted anyway.
Is he going for the triple German suplex, David?
Okay, not sure the accent is necessary, Roy. We all know your ancestry, and sometimes when you speak like that, you frighten me. Big left blows from Glenn Burgess onto Bonilla's back, but Bonilla responds with a little bit of an elbow, and here's a right hand. Let's see if Bonilla can just punch his way back into this thing. Oh, my! Man. Whoa, what a chop from Burgess. Listen.
A lot of hair. A lot of hair being whipped around in this match, David.
Whoa, daddy. Glenn Burgess bringing the chops. Let's listen again, Roy. If he hits, no. Here we go. Listen to this. Oh! Ouch. Ow! He's right. Whoa! Bonilla with a chop of his own. Another chop. And a forearm. Oh my God! These guys are chopping the heck out of each other like they're a couple of butchers.
Glenn Burgess not seeming very fazed by those punches.
Oh, what is Glenn Burgess trying to do here? He might have this match.
Ooh, that
He
can't-
just bounces up and down. He could absolutely break Casey Bonilla's back. There he goes. He could break Casey Bonilla's back. I think he's going to. I think this match is over, Roy. Burgess has got to go up and down, though. Get that back rocking now. Bonilla gets out of it. A foot from Bonilla into Burgess' stomach. And a cross body from Bonilla off the second rope. He's got two. He's got. Oh, wow.
Almost had that third one, David.
What a shocking win that would have been if Casey Bonilla could have pulled that one out.
Well, he's still got some gas in that tank, David.
That's what we're talking about. Wrestling on the Rat, giving you classic matches every single month, baby.
That's like what they say, David. It's not over until the black lady sings.
It's the fat lady.
Well, I'm
not over until the fat lady sings.
I'm not one to make fun of anyone's weight, Dave.
Glenn Burgess now with some kind of, looks like an abdominal stretch that he's trying to get on Casey Bonilla, but Bonilla working his way out of it. Some clubs of his own. Now he's got Burgess, and he's gonna German suplex Glenn Burgess. Casey Bonilla striking back.
Oh, yeah. That's it, David. I
tell you what, these guys are working, Roy.
Oh, they sure are, David.
You can see the fatigue on both. Supersonic, Casey Bonilla, your IWF American Champion, and the challenger, Glenn Burgess, both men bringing the lightning today and the thunder.
Looks like they've actually sweat out all of the oils that they've applied.
Oh, a huge right forearm from Bonilla. Another. I'm just disregarding the sweating out the oils comment there. And oh my God, it looked like a Russian leg sweep. It was just countered. I don't know how Glenn Burgess got him up for a power slam. Wow, what strength! Unbelievable strength from Burgess. I am not sure how he just got Casey Bonilla out of that maneuver into a power slam.
Well, he got out, David. That's all that matters.
Unbelievable.
How he got out, I'm not going to say it was 100% legal, but...
Oh, he's taking down the straps. This is a move that we haven't seen from Jerry the King Lawler. He is taking down the straps now. Glenn Burgess meaning business when you take down that strap, Roy.
Last time I saw a strap get taken... Well, you know what, David? This is a family show. I'm not even going to go into it.
I don't want to know what's even in your mind. It's such a scary place. The thoughts that go in Roy Harder's head, folks. Scarier than any creep show movie. Oh, what yes! I gotta tell you, Glenn Burgess, a Samoan drop now. 1, 2, this is gonna do it. And what?
Not yet, David.
I cannot believe Casey Bonilla has just kicked out of that.
Looks like he's got a little bit more fight left in him, buddy.
Unbelievable match. Wrestling on the Rat on fire tonight. Oh my God. Burgess versus Bonilla is becoming a classic right in front of our very eyes.
Challenging him to stand up to his feet.
There's the left.
Looks like Bonilla wants to... Oh, and there's a reversal, David.
Bonilla, what's he going for here? Whoa! Oh my God, look like a modified Ensegiri. Oh, look at this, Roy's gonna tap him out. Oh my God, Roy!
Not yet,
He's
David.
almost got him like in a reverse guillotine. He might submit him.
Now
This is unbelievable turnaround from Supersonic Casey Bonilla. Oh, but Burgess got out of there with an eye poke. Oh my God, a desperate move from Burgess, who got out of it with a little bit of a poke to the eyes. Brilliant.
Not sure that's legal there. Shouldn't he get a yellow card for that, David?
The referee's hungover. He's not paying attention to what's going on. Look at this. Can he hit him with another Samoan drop, Roy?
I'm going to say yes, David, because he's already in the air.
Oh, hey, no! Reversed! 2! Oh my God! Oh my God! Supersonic Casey Bonilla got out of what looked to be a Samoan drop attempt and somehow pinned Glenn Burgess, and Casey Bonilla will retain his IWF American Championship.
Wait, are you sure it's over, David?
It's over, Roy.
You are correct, David. It is in fact over. The crowd goes wild.
Unbelievable. Burgess, he was having the match of his life. I thought Glenn Burgess had just gotten his first ever IWF and Wrestling on the Rat Championship, but somehow the champion, Supersonic KC Bonilla was able to reverse it, get the 3 count. Now he's shaking hands with the front rows as the kids love him.
Kids love him. The moms
Look at
love
that
him.
kid. Looks like a little Roy Harder right there.
Yeah, he does.
And there he is, your champion, your IWF American Champion, KC Bonilla, once again.
Well done,
Victorious.
KC. Champion of the people.
Look at that. And the kids love him. And welcome back to Wrestling on the Rat. What a match, Roy Harder.
Wow.
As Supersonic KC Bonilla retains the IWF American Championship by beating Glenn Burgess in a thrilling match.
Very thrilling. You know, David, I expect that one. I expect to see a rematch on that one. Those two men were perfectly matched up.
I think we might get a sequel to Burgess versus Bonilla if we're all lucky. It's been another classic match. That's Roy Harder. My name is Davey Mack. You've been watching Wrestling on the Rat.